before. I used to do this on Arpan. If anyone knows what Arpan is, it used to go down quite well. So I thought I'd show you just a run through of stuff. The video will be left up regardless. So this is my glove puppet made out of a fox's head. Obviously all this stuff's real. I don't kill anything to be able to do it. I'm not weird, I'm not mental. I buy animals that are already dead just off the bat to start that with. To preface the whole thing. This is something you might have seen me make before. It's a rat, a real rat. You can make in wave of made him into a pencil case, so you can open up his back, take the pencil out, and then you can sharpen a pencil up his arsehole there, you see. Shavings fall straight out. You can see though, this one has been used quite a bit. The graphite started to change the colour of his fur now. But this one's my one, it is not for sale. You can find all of this on my website if you're interested. Something a bit different there, I call these a foot pick. So that's a duckling's foot on a canvas with a magnet on the back. You can attach it to your fridge, or maybe like if you've got a metal wall for whatever reason, attach it to there. Maybe the side of a chest freezer. This is one of my ornaments. I call him Doctor Doctor, or Doctor Doctor. I can't remember which way I've written it down. But his head's made out of duckling skin. And he's got a couple of buck teeth there, fake teeth. I've never found a way of getting actual human teeth. If you are into teeth though, that there is a jar full or half full now of cow's teeth. The mint meat cow's teeth. They're all different as well. There's barely any uniformity to them at all. Like, look at that one there compared to this one here. You wouldn't think they'd need all them different types of teeth just for chewing grass and that, would you? But I sell them in little frames, mate, like that, so you can pop them on your wall or your shelf or whatever you want, really. You know, once you've bought it, it's yours, isn't it? Do what you want with it, mate. We've got these, which are called tufty heads. This is the Gigantopithecus tuft, because he's a little Gigantopithecus with a tuft of duckling skin on his head there. So you've got something nice to rub in it, keep him on your desk at work, and you can fuzz his head when you're on the phone. Say you're on the phone to some bellend who doesn't want to buy the windows you're trying to sell him. Like, oh yes, Mr. Smith, they'll keep your house warm, mate. They'll bring your bills down in winter, just telling him any old shit. Yeah, they'll half your bills, mate. Yeah, and you're just there, just rubbing this guy's head here, so that you're not being like, fucking just listen, Mr. Smith. Buy the windows. I need to feed me kids. Do you know what I mean? You're not having to deal with any of that, because you can take out your stress now by rubbing his little face there. We've got this guy here. I call him an amalgamation. So he's all different animals put together. So we've got a duckling, a bit of rat skin here. This is a bit more duckling here, but a different part of it, sort of from like here, I would say, or maybe even here. And then this is a beetle's face there. Call him the flinger. We've got another ornament here. I'm trying to get the lighting right for this, because I keep moving, it keeps going out of focus. So this one here is called bird bath. So her head there is made out of ball sack, rat scrotum, bit of duckling skin, fake tooth, and a duckling's head there. And he's fucking getting dried by his maid or nanny, I don't know. Bit of duckling skin down here as well, just to tidy up the neck joint. But yeah, that one's called bird bath. Now, if you think you like that, or having a full bit of rat scrotum or a full duckling's head's a bit much for you, you might like me birds in the beaks. So here's an example of one of me birds in the beaks. Because I call them the birds in the beaks, because I imagine that if you do buy them and put them on your shelves and your friends come over and see them, they are probably going to want to have a little chat with you. But some of them just have baby chicken beaks on instead of duckling bills. I don't use the duckling bills as often, because I actually like to use the duckling heads to make bobbleheads, pop heads on springs. I don't have any of them to show you though today. I do have one duck's head though to show you. Look at this. This one here, I call the gardener. It's probably the biggest ornament I've ever made. And for those of you that might be watching this in the future, no one's watching this live. Fucking no one. So this is a duck's head here, bit of mink, and he's a big gardener, mate. But he won't be on the website. I've got to find a place to sell him, because he's far too big to send out in the post. Got another use for the duckling's bill here for another ornament. This one's called roller derpy, because he looks a bit derpy and he's got a skateboard, so he rolls around and that, innit? This is rat skin, his head there, and this is a duckling's bill. So, you know, there's all sorts, mate, all sorts. Now, obviously, it would be nice if people joined the feed and got involved, but that's fine. I don't really mind. What do you reckon to this? This is a rat's leg on a spring. I call it a portable i5 machine. Currently got a giveaway going on my TikTok as well. If you want to go and win one of these, go and leave a comment on that video on my TikTok. But it's just like a nice little ratapult, isn't it? people are joining and then leaving immediately. I don't know how to make people stay on a YouTube stream, and they fucking. I don't really. I'll be dead honest. I'm not massively keen on streaming on YouTube. I think it's kind of shit, but we'll see what happens. Another tufty head. This is a bit of duckling skin and a little rabbit meat banging a drum. I call him the banger. What else have we got to show? Oh, you'll like these, hopefully. These are my rat skin clackers, so you can celebrate in style, innit? Like a modern maraca almost, but without any beans inside. So that's all made out of rat skin there. Quite possibly different rats as well, because I've probably made these on different days. You can see the seam there of where I've attached the rat skins to each other, where I've sewn them in. But you can give it a bit of a clack around like that, mate. Celebrate. You get, for some reason, you get different tones out of each one. Never figured out what makes them make different noises like that. Maybe it's just the thickness or the tightness of the rat skin around the actual clacking module. We'll call it the clacking module in there. Now, I did just show you the portable i5 machines, which were these, but I've also got limited edition portable i5 machines, which are little minx legs on springs. Harder for me to come by antique mink, where it's dead easy for me to buy dead frozen rats. So I can make these quite, regularly. Whereas these, I can't make these nearly as often, so I charge a little bit more for them because they're a bit rarer. What else do we have? For the person that's just joined, here's a glove puppet I made out of the foxes they've already left. They fucking, I won't repeat myself on it because that's annoying to the people who might be watching this later on. It would be nice if people, what do you reckon to that, mate? That's a rabbit's foot that I've put on a necklace. If you'd like to learn how rabbits' feet become lucky, I can give you a quick rundown. Apparently, you've got to cut it over a very particular person's grave, but it can only be one leg of the rabbit. I can't remember which rabbit it is, but I do go into it in my podcast, which this is the logo of my podcast, if you're interested in that. We got sea lion, mate. This is sea lion. That bit there is rat scrotum. So it looks like he's got his balls out, like he's lying on a beach. This is a bit of duckling here as well. He's on the website if you're interested. I've only made 2 of them so far. Sold 1 in person at a market the other week, but no one's really been interested in them online. It's hard to advertise the rat scrotum stuff sometimes. This is a key ring made out of a bit of tail. It's something nice to pop on your keys, or maybe as a little bag charm. Pop it on your backpack. You can have it dangling around. Get all the local cats chasing you. If you're into your key rings though, got duckling skin key rings as well. These are £6 each on the website, worldaroundyou.com if you're interested. Have we had any comments? I imagine not. We'll start a poll, see what that does. What should the poll be? Are you watching? Or do you like taxidermy will be the poll. So whoever's watching, you want to join and vote on this. Do you like taxidermy? Question mark. Start poll. There you go. Duckling skin key rings there. What else do we have? Oh, mate, these are my bookbacks. So it's a little arse, blue arse, well, green arse. I'm not very good with colour. I think it's green. And a little bit of duckling skin in there, just to rub. Have it dangling down from the rear view mirror of your car, so it bobbles about, a little bobbling arse going around. Obviously, I don't want you rubbing the duckling skin whilst you're driving. That'd be dangerous. Something else you could have in your car, though. You could probably have these on your dashboard, couldn't you? Portable i5 machines. This one's the rat's leg, this is the minx leg, just to remind you, watching from earlier. You could have them bobbling around as well when you're getting over the streets. These ones are probably better for in the car because they're a bit more weighty and they move around and they wave effectively for you. You could always, as well, like I've said in a video, you could hold it in your fingers like that while you're driving, so it looks like you're already thanking whoever lets you in and out. What else have we got? I do TikTok. Spencer420, I do TikTok still, yeah. I just thought I'd come on here and do a live stream on here showing off what I've got. Because this will keep the video on. That's the thing with YouTube. That's the benefit of it. Whereas a TikTok live stream's been and gone. But I've been live on TikTok for the past sort of hour and a half already. But I thought I'd come over here and do a different style of video. There's people joining. I know I said I wouldn't repeat myself, but just for the people joining, take part in the poll. Do you like taxidermy? And have you ever seen a guy sharpen a pencil up a rat's arse before? There's a pencil sharpener in its bumhole. But I imagine a lot of people watching this, out of the 4 people that are watching, I imagine you already know who I am and you already know my stuff. Otherwise, how have you found? Obviously not. 3 of them left. This here, this is one of my window legs. So you see how I've angled it so we've got the windows behind. That was on purpose. So that I do this. We'll close the door over. And then that, there you go. It's a window leg. It attaches to the glass. So you get a nice little, like that when it comes off the glass. Made out of antique mink, that. Or maybe an antique fox. I'm going to guess fox because of the length of that. That'd be a big mink, wouldn't it? I'm pretty sure it's an antique fox leg. Though I made it a couple of weeks ago and I can't quite remember. Because I've had to go through all my old skins, you see, make what I can. But that's on the website. Tenner, if you like that, the idea of the window leg. We've got this, another one of my ornaments called Spinning Quack Kick. This is rat skin, baby chicken beaks. But the front, like the top halves, the front of 2 top halves of baby chicken beaks. So you get that proper sort of cone looking bit there. You see? It's hard to get it into focus. If I come closer, you see there? The little cone almost, rather than it being flat at the bottom. Obviously this is a duckling's head, and a bit of a duckling there, to make him look like the guy who wore the big thick sandals on Tekken. What else have we got to show you? Well, in some of my books, in the back pages of some of my books, you can see things I've made in the past. So there's a magnetic duckling head. There is a hearty dinosaur with a baby chicken's heart inside. And I've just made some of them the other day. If you're on my Patreon, you'll already know that these are coming this week. So there you go, that's a baby chicken's heart in there. There's a collection of stuff I've made, like Rattlers is probably my favourite, and Bad Dog out of them. Bad Dog was made out of hamsters, duckling, rabbit ears, rat, mink, and duckling feet. I won't go into what the book's about. Her head's made out of a rat scrotum. Well, various rat scrotums and rat ears. What else do we have to show? In these boxes, we've got this here. I call these flaxidermy because it's flat taxidermy. Look at that, 2D taxidermy essentially. Hang them on your Christmas trees or dangle them off of something. This made out of goat skin, if you're interested. That's real goat skin. Got necklaces as well. Now I can never remember what I call these necklaces, but it is made out of rat skin and duckling skin. You'll have to look on the website to find out the names. I try to give them all good names, like fun, punny names, but I just fucking forget what some of them are. Because I make some of the stuff and no fucker buys it and it can sit there for months like these ones have. Whereas other things, like the foot picks, the duckling's feet on the fridge magnet, people love these, not so keen on a necklace. So, do you know what I mean? It's hard to gauge what people are going to like and what people are going to want. People love these though. These are the breeds. So it's always a different style of bird. They're real duckling feet and he'll stand up, see? Oh, nearly dropped him though. But he would have survived. He's already dead anyway. See? Just go like that, it's easier than that. I'm trying to get him an angle to the camera that you can see, and so he stands. No happen. But yeah, real duckling feet and a little penguin there. We got through that box. If you like your duckling feet, but you only want the one, I've got a single stepper, which is a duckling's foot and a bit of wood. You might like him. Facial hair, these ones are called. So that's duckling skin and a bit of goat skin and a bit of duck there. Actually, it's from the same duck that I used to show. I showed you this at the beginning of the video. It's from the same duck I used to make this fella. Oh, excuse me, just burnt down the microphone. Or if it picked it up, you may never noticed if I hadn't said. Here's a key ring with some baby chicken toes inside. What else have we got? Oh, toothy pull. So this is duck skin, and then a couple of big teeth in there, fake teeth. What else? If all of this is a bit much for you though, we can probably end it on we've got a couple bits left, and then a few bits to run down out my pocket. If you're into nicer stuff though, I do have butterflies in frames. Might be it's a bit safe, you know what I mean? Bit calm for my tastes, but people like them. I don't mind them. I think they look cool. I would just much rather make something like a rat pencil case with me time than frame up butterflies. But people like them, so I do some every now and then. This is a Stegosaurus, one of my Stegosaurus. This is something new. It's a little Stegosaurus, and I've put a baby chicken's eyeball inside there. We've got a necklace as well, antique mink tail necklace. Got a few of them on the website. What else? Another bird in the beak. So another one with a duckling bill, but rather than the duckling bill being open like on this fella, it's closed on this little swan guy. So they're on the website if you're interested. All of this is on the website as far as I'm aware, apart from the resin stuff I've showed you actually, not the keyring and not the hearty dinosaurs, they're not on there yet, they'll be on Friday. Got to shave the sharp edges down. Thought we'd finish off with a little rundown of the fridge magnets I've been getting made. So there's a rat man with his trousers down, he's got a Jesus piece round his neck. These are all on the website as well. You can buy these on the TikTok shop as well if you're interested. There's a duck in a bikini. Well, it's a duckling's head and she's got a bikini on. This is Geezer Girl. So I got interview, well, sort of interview, a crossover social media thing with It's Gone Viral last year, I think. So I made this specifically for the video. Rat skin, baby chicken beak, duckling, and a duckling's foot holding the head of another ornament, looking into it like it's Hamlet. A bit like, imagine like this. That's a fox's head, and it's looking into its eyes, like that. What's this one? That's some dead rats on a fridge magnet. There's the hollowed out husks of 4 rats on a fridge magnet. I call this my foreskin magnet. That's a rat suitcase on a fridge magnet. So these are all £4 each on the website if you're interested in these. That's my rabbit toaster on a fridge magnet. I suppose I don't need to say fridge magnet anymore. These are all fridge magnets. That was a duck tail. So it's made out of a rat's tail, duckling feet and duckling heads. That's a fish with feet. So there's a fish with some lizard legs and mouse legs for hands to make it look like a bit of a dinosaur kind of thing. That's the warrior rat. I extended his ball sack to make him seem scarier to his opponents. This is rat, rabbit, rat, mouse, maybe a little smidgen of squirrel, rat, and then rabbit ears on the back to make it look like wings. So he gives you ideas like some form of fairy. This is Reggie the troll. His joint there is made out of a rat's tail, and his head himself is made out of rat. The trolls, I used to make these and name them after people that were cunts to me on the internet, and then I would try and sell it back to their namesake. None of them ever bought it, obviously, because they fucking hated me, and they would just spread lies about me and that on the internet. So I thought it was fun to name these after them and then get my free marketing materials by trying to sell it back to them and then being like, this bellend doesn't want it, but he's clearly, interested because he keeps fucking coming on the videos and calling me a dickhead. And then you've got this safety fox as well, which is a fox with a safety helmet on with a fag on the boat, and he's got a high-vis jacket on there, which is the same fox that was on the front of my book here, but just before I gave him the safety helmet and the high-vis jacket. And then that's it. We've pretty much essentially gone through it all. I can show you these things here on the wall. Can you see them there? Give you a bit of a rundown of these. So that's Rogering. That's a rat man going at it with a doll. These are a selection of trolls. You can see Reggie on there. A headless duckling. I call that a free meal because somebody else has took the bill. Obviously. What else? What else have we got to show you? We got homemade there. If I just point like this, can you see what I'm pointing at? No. There you go. That one's the breasted centaur. So that's about 3/4 of a rat, 3/4 of a mink, and I made it fake tits out of rat scrotums. The one at the top is probably my favourite. That's the barbecue and a chef. So the chef's made out of half of a rat, half of an action figure with a pinny made out of mice, and the barbecue's made out of about 6 mice. If I up this, I can try to take this over to it and you can see it clearer. See? There you go. So half of a rat, half of an action figure, pinny made of mice, barbecue made out of about 6 mice. This is the puppeteer, and I made that one to annoy my uni teacher because she said, your stuff needs more narrative, and I didn't understand what that meant, so I just made up a story about it, saying that this one had these 2 puppets that it believed were its kids, and then he preferred this one, so he gave it a hat to protect it from skin cancer, whereas he wanted this one to die. And you can read all about these on my website and that, but I think what we'll do to end out the video is I'll sharpen pencil up a rat's arsehole for you again. There you go. If you'd like to watch a 15-minute video of me sharpening a pencil up a rat's arse, whilst also ad-libbing a podcast, go and have a look on my page, mate. It's on there. But I think 20 minutes is long enough for a live stream on here. Just rip the nib out of that pencil. Oh, I ripped the nib right out of that pencil. Thank you for watching. If you've watched this to the end, please share this about if you would, so people can find me on here. I find it very difficult to advertise my YouTube because you can't put the links anywhere. It just gets reported. But thanks for watching. I'll give you a little wave with my dead rat. and I'll fucking end the feed as quickly as I can. Nice one, see you in a bit.